So, back with Rebirth of a Legend, episode 15 on PES 2015, with me, the Pro Spartan Gamer, and Leonardus there in the picture, playing at Parma. Having a bit of a rough time at the moment, Parma. They're not scoring goals, they're not playing the most entertaining football, and the Serie A in the whole is not the most entertaining division, I don't think. Hardly any goals being scored. There you can see he's had 13 appearances this season, 40 in total now in his domestic career over the 2 seasons. 5 goals, 2 assists. That assist really should go up a lot more. He's playing some nice raking balls to the forwards. They're just not finishing their breakfast. So who is up first? It's a tough one. It's a home against Napoli. And then it looks like there will be international call-ups maybe. So he's in the starting lineup. That seems to be a given now at the moment. He's got his place there. And he's on a red today, so that's encouraging. First time he's been on a red for a while. Can he make it happen for him today? Can he get an assist or a goal? That's what he's wanting. Manager's trust level still on 100. Still thrusting his loins into every woman on the streets of Parma. And every woman loving what they see with Leonardus's ample manhood and bell jar all out for everybody to see. So aerial view of Parma Stadium. Having a rough time of it. 12th in the league at the moment. Only 4 goals in a dozen games, I think. Leonardus just gets that first touch. Should get a second touch here. Should run onto this with a bit of vigour. Leonardus! Ooh, stung the hands. That's a good start to the game. Like I say, he's on a red, so he's not going to be frightened to have a hit. Up against Hamzik today, don't forget. And there he is, winning ball against Hamzik. Leonardus. Oh, unlucky. That was unlucky. That was a perfect pass. If it just beat the ongoing foot. Picks it up again in space. Lovely little lobber over the top. Oh, and again, it was inches away from being the perfect ball. Having a good first half here, Leonardus. Whoa. Bobbling in the box, and Parma's got a crucial goal here. Again, Leonardus not involved, but we've got a goal from the corner. It's a Ghanaian. Aquel has got the goal. Leonardus went for the big header. Look, he really did crank his neck. Look, missed it. Dropped in the box. Johnny on the spot, number 30. Toe pokes at home. Can they hold on to this? This would be a big win against Napoli. Steps out in the midfield. No one coming. Oh, should have been 2, and Leonardus was instigated it all. Should have been 2. Great chance. His little ball in, is bought out of defence. Nice football from the Greek. Great tackle on the half-time whistle. That's a good performance from Leonardus. One of his best of late. Really good first half display here. Showing some real fighting spirit. And Parma playing well. Brilliant over there on the touchline. That's fantastic football. Oh, and he was going in for the diving header. The board dropped, he was there. And Leonardus pulled after a fine 72 minutes. We will let you know the result, as always, as we speed up the action in the foreground. Hopefully we can hold on to a win here. Great result for Parma. Another big win against Napoli, and Leonardus played his part in getting the lead. There's no doubt about it. He was very good in that first half. There's the rat man, pest controller. He looks after the rats and he keeps them happy. He just lets them chew on his head and his hair. That's what he does. Leonardus with a 6.5. Goal score, Aquel, or however you say it, with the goal, the Ghanaian. So Leonardus with 6.5 and a big win over Napoli. I mean, they are certainly Champions League possibilities, I would think, from Serie A, and that's a big win. Where does that puts them back up to 5th? They're going like a yo-yo between 5th and 12th at the moment. But that is Europa League, and I'm sure if Parma could get Europa League, they would be delighted with that. Just 1 point outside Genoa and Champions League football. Very early days, obviously, and to only have scored 5 goals and conceded 5 goals. You know, goals for, 5 goals against 5 in 12 matches is pretty ridiculous, to be honest. But Fiorentina are top. They have only conceded 1 goal in 12 games, which is absolutely incredible defensive record. Never seen one as good as that in all my life, I don't think. What is up next for Leonardis then? It will be national squad selection, which he should get in the Greek squad again, I should think. Hopefully he will. We'll wait and see the graphic. Yeah, in that Greece side again. Number 7 shirt, there he is. Strutting a mean pose. He's got swag, there's no doubt about it, Leonardis. We've got that coming up probably in this episode then. There you see it. His long range drive's about halfway through now. £679,000 a year annual salary that he's sending back to Sparta for all those bastard childs he's fathered. CSA bill is absolutely colossal for Leonardis in Sparta. And it's top of the table, Fiorentina, that's only conceded 1 goal. So the likelihood of Parma scoring in this game is going to be a zilch, I should think. Top of the table, Fiorentina, second game in episode 15. Can Leonardis get what would be as rare as rocking horse shit, a goal in this game? Here we go then. This is going to be a tough game against Fiorentina. They are riding high, right at the top of the Serie A. Only conceded 1 goal, like we said, in the 12 games. Parma's only scored 5 in 12, so we're not expecting a lot of goals today for sure. Leonardis would be delightful if he could bag one today, but they had a poor game against Juventus, so this is going to be another tough game, I think, in Florence. First touch of the ball then. He's under pressure here. Does very well to keep possession of the football. Gets it back as well, and we'll spread it. It's going to be one of these games where they've just got to stay in the match as long as possible, I think. Oh, too much on it, is it? No, it's a great ball! Oh, it's a lovely ball from Leonardis. It was a chance. Keeper came and made a mess of it. So, 0-0 after 28 minutes. Fiorentina settling into the game. That one good bit of play from Leonardis that nearly set up a chance. And another raking ball again. Looking to try and get him in behind. We've lost the camera. But it's a goal. And is Leonardis going to get an assist? We'll have to wait and see what happened on the replay. Jonathan Biabani with a massive goal here in Florence against Fiorentina. I'm not sure, it may well have been the Leonardis ball, but sometimes the camera don't catch up with it. Here it is then, let's see it on the replay. Leonardis with a left-footed quarterback ball, looking for the run of Biabani. Keeper came out, and he's lobbed him, and surely that's an assist for Leonardis. Great finish from Biabani. Lovely pass from Leonardis as well. And that's the sort of thing we're expecting him to do more of, because he's got a great range of passing. He's got passing cards, don't forget, pinpoint passing. And that was a pinpoint pass from the great Greek Leonardis. What a big goal there. They've only conceded 1 in 12, don't forget, and they've conceded here to Parma. This would be a great start to this episode. Wins against Napoli and Fiorentina. That would be incredible. Great tackle there. Oh, referee. Don't turn into a homer. Oh, that's a cheap yellow. Feel like just punching you on the nose. Leonardis there. You could just see him punching the ref straight on the bridge of spies after that decision. Buroof. Have some of that. Couple teeth down your throat. Bit of claret across your face. Awful decision from the referee. Away from Leonardis. Gets his laces into it. Half time, and that one Biabani goal separates them. Great ball from Leonardis. There's the rat man. Leonardis can be pleased with that assist. Big second half to come. This could be European credentials for Parma if they can get a result here. Picks it up again. Look at the ball. That's a beautiful ball to the left front, left full back. What a ball it was. Chance for two. Oh, unlucky. What a raking pass. Such venom on him as well then. Picked up this one. Leonardis! Yes! Get in there! It's a fantastic finish from Leo. Badoosh! Have some of that. Suck on that bad boy, you bitch. Get in the net. Great turn. Beat two there with that turn. Thrust an elbow in the man's face. He didn't care about that. And a great finish. 2-0 at top of the table. This would be a massive performance from Parma. Look at that handoff. Great strike. Real venom on it. Leonardo's having one of those games to remember. An assist and a goal against table topper Fiorentina in Florence. Probably his best game in a Parma shirt. Winning a throw. There he is. He's taken off to a standing ovation from the travelling Parma fans. A goal and an assist. What a great performance from Leo. Don't get to see the player go off very often. That shows you how influential he's been today. Fantastic. Let's hope we can hold on to the win. What a win. That is two massive wins. Parma at home and away to table-topping Fiorentina in Florence. And Leonardis with a goal and an assist. And I am expecting a man of the match for Leonardis. I really am. I'll be disappointed if it isn't. It is. It's a 7.5 man of the match. Star-studded performance from Leonardis. One of his best in Italian football. That will get everybody talking about it. That will get on the front pages of the Gazzetta in the morning. There's no doubt about that. Let's have a look what it means to his record. I'm expecting an assist and a goal on there. And we are up in the Champions League berths now. Juventus take over on top from Fiorentina. Then AC Milan. And we are up there with the big boys in 4th place. Taking Parma higher than they've been for a day or two, no doubt about it. They are bottom of the table in real life and looking like they might be going out of business. They are in all sorts of trouble, but not on this Rebirth of a Legend series with Leonardis. He's got them by the short on curlies and he's lifting them up this table to heights they haven't had for a day or two. There is a rebirth of Parma in Rebirth of the Legend, and it's at the hands of the mighty Greek Leonardis. There you see it. His second goal for Parma in 15 and an assist. That is great to see. Who's up next? We can't wait after that performance. It's against Genoa. They were up there as well. I think they were up there pretty high. I imagine we're keeping our place with the captain's armband. Yeah, 76. We're on a slight up as well, which is all a bonus. This one to come, and then maybe it may well be the international match for Greece to finish this episode 15. But this has been a great episode with wins against Napoli and then that win against Fiorentina and a goal and an assist. So things are looking up. We've sort of made it a lot more interesting because it was a bit boring at times there in Serie A with not a lot of goal action happening. But we've picked it up the last couple games, and can we make it 3 wins on the spin against a very good Genoa side? Leonardis will be hoping. He'll be buoyed by the last performance, no doubt about it. And he's just given the ball away as cheap as you like there. Hopefully that's not the start we wanted. He's won it back. And he's won it back and then some. Good play from Leo. Leonardis! 2-2! What a great strike. And he's going absolutely banzai with his adoring public. Look at him. What a great start to this game. He gave the ball away from the kickoff. He won it back. And there they are, celebrating with the Parma fanatical fans. We are going places with this team, I think. It could be Champions League glory. What a start. Good layoff there. Leonardis was making the run. He was calling for it. He had every right to shoot, but he laid it off. He didn't expect to get it back. And Badang, get in the net. Burst that bad boy straight into the net. Kicked the leather hide off the football. He really did. And Leonardis has started scoring goals for fun. 2-2. What a great start. to this game against Genoa inside 6 minutes, and Leonardus already with a goal, which was missing for a long time. Leonardus with some more space here. Gonna have a real roasting. Oh, that was from a long way out. There wasn't a lot else on. It was a real good drive from Leonardus. Forced another good save from the keeper. Broke kindly though for Genoa. Picking the ball up again. Centre field. Good ball in the feet. Good tackle, wins ball. Then gives it simple. Half time, and it's been a fantastic performance from Parma. It has been all Parma, you've got to say. They've dominated this first half. Second half to come, I can't see anything but a Parma win unless there's a big turn in the tide in this second half. And don't forget, Leonardus got the goal. Disappointingly, Genoa have equalised. They've come out with a different side in this second half. That is disappointing. Boss the first half. Should have perhaps been 2 up. So 10 minutes to go. Looks like we're going to play the 90. Big 10 minutes. Leonardus. Driving through. He's got the winner, has he? He's opened up for him, and Leonardus with his first brace of spies, and that is fantastic for him. Look at him. He is delighted. Proud as punch. Fantastic second goal. It opened up and the pressure was on. And look at the rest of the side gathering around him. Look how he picked it up. Looking for options. There wasn't really an obvious option on. He drove past this man. He's out on his feet, don't forget. He's blowing out of his ass. Desire took him in there, and when he got there, he finished it emphatically. What a goal. Leonardus with 2 today. Driving this Parma team forward, the skipper. What a Captain Marvel. Captain Sparta. That's what they're going to call him. Not Captain America, it's Captain Sparta. Now hold on to this. Here, have it there. Have it happily there. Lovely little raking ball over the top. Oh, just too much on it, but it's a win. That is a massive win. That is 3 wins in a row. And Leonardus can have a big stamp on that with a brace of spies. What a win. Fantastic scenes there. They deserved to win that. Genoa did come back in the second half, but Parma resilient. And an 8.5. You don't see them very often. 8.5. That is really rare. That is a fantastic performance. 8.5. Boy, didn't expect that. That's great. 2 goals. He's starting to score goals from midfield now. Where does that leave? Snuck in there nicely in 4th position now. A little bit of breathing space. Right down to sort of Napoli in 9th is quite tight, but then it's a bit of a gap to Lazio. But that's a big win. And they've now scored 9 goals. The goals are starting to flow a little bit better. 6 wins, only 3 losses in the first 14 games. And Leonardus now has 4 goals in 16 games in the Parma shirt. And 8 career goals altogether in 43 games is not bad for a midfielder that's played quite a few games at centre-back and defensive midfield. Don't forget, his record is getting better by the minute. Let's just show you his stats. Few lime greens, not too many yellows. Work rate and long ball accuracy are yellow there, which you can see from those raking passes. Speed is getting better. We are trying to work on his physical body balance and stuff like that, and ball winning, and they are going up, thankfully. Form of 7. Obviously, he's worked on some of these. Weighted pass, an outside curler and all that, and long ball expert. He's worked on them and added them into his portfolio of skills, which is great. So next up, I think it might be this game for Greece against Turkey. So we're playing the Turks. This would be a real needle. Not a lot of love lost between Greece and Turkey, that's for sure. Where are we playing in this lineup? We're on a total red, but we're right back in a more defensive role here for Greece. So last game of episode 15. It's been a fantastic episode with Leonardus getting an assist and 3 goals. Can he add that form onto the national stage for his beloved Greece in what is going to be a ferocious needle match against Turkey, no doubt about it. So no love lost between these two countries, that's for sure. And it's going to be blood, sweat and tears shed on this pitch today. There's no doubt about it. As there they are in the tunnel. Where is Leo? He'll be pumped right up for this. He'd have saved himself, no doubt. Probably not had any women for a few nights before this, so he's like an elephant in must, charging out there like a bull, just about to father another 50 calves. Big game. And there's a national anthem of Greece. Metropoulou scored a few goals in these internationals. I think we've only lost one in about 6 or 7. And there's Leo, number 7. Look at his chest bursting out of that shirt with pride. On we go with this match then. Highlights, and this is the last highlights of this episode, don't forget. Early touch for Leo. Confidence has got to be really high at the moment for Leonardus. Invited to get forward onto that one. Really does. Oh, it opened up for him. You can see it. He's going to have to keep his head. I think he'd go into a few tackles today. He's not going to hold back. That's for sure. Gets the ball again. Wins it. Fantastic tackling back from Leonardus and driving forward here. Then loses it. Shit, he says. That's not what he was supposed to do. Charges onto that one. No! Oh! Flashing drive. Thought he'd buried in international colours. It was a great chance. It was similar to the goal he scored for Parma in this episode earlier. Great chance for Leonardus on 26 minutes to open the scoring here. Needs to start. He's not got great curve stats to start bending them, but perhaps we ought to try to bend a couple to see if they work out a bit better. Finesse isn't really in his locker. He's a bit of a brute, to be honest. Everything's got to be done hard and fast. That's brilliant from Leonardus. Can he get there? No. Big slide tackle one. Couldn't pick up the pieces though. Putting himself about though. Oh, misses out that time though. Went in balls and all. He really did. Comes back and wins it though. Look at him charging into the tackles. Diving about. Wanting the rest of the team to follow suit. Give it here. Give it here. Oh, you Jerry. 0-0 at half time. It's been blood and guts from Leonardus. That one chance. Not a lot else happened. Pretty dour affair, really. Cancelling one another out. Second half to come. Massive tackle again from Leonardus. Good skill as well. And he's going all the way. Oh! Greedy there, but won the ball and then it opened up for him. And the way he's been scoring goals for Parma, he thought, why not have a go? Crowd are on their feet for him. They want to know when he's getting the captain's armband for his country. So they think he's got every attribute needed to be the captain of Greece. Another massive tackle from Leonardus. Won so many of them today already. Here's Metropoulou. Here he is again in a good area. Leonardus! Oh, that was great the way he beat 2 then. He had to open it up and have a go. He's done so well to get into that position. Got to get back now though. Picks it up in midfield again. Time to turn. He loves it in these sort of areas. He's out on his feet, truth be known here. Not got a lot left with 5 minutes to go. To run with the ball anyway. Another great tackle. He won the ball, referee. Leonardo's will pick up a card. Bound to happen eventually, but I do think he won the ball there. Look at the muscles ripping out of that top. There's the ball. It's definitely won the football. In fact, the number 10 tumbled to the ground as well. Maybe the reason the referee blew the whistle, but Leonardo's not going to let them get a goal here today. He's been very good. Back there winning football again. You pick it up again. It's going to be 0-0, I think. And it is 0-0, but it was all about the workmanship and defensive qualities of Leonardo's today. Couple chances, but how many thunderous tackles did he win? That'll be what this game's remembered for. There you see, they've won 6, and I bet all of them were Leonardo's. Another 8.5 performance. Christ, that's amazing in a national game without scoring a goal, and 8.5. Back-to-back 8.5s in this episode. Let's have a look at how many tackles he actually won. There you see it. Tackles, 16. He went into 16 tackles and won 6. I don't believe he lost that many. 11 passes out of 11 made. Decent effort from Leonardo's. 26 touches. Standout player on the pitch, no doubt. Let's just have a look at his record at international duty before we move on and close out this episode. So an international 0-0 against Turkey. He's not scored an international goal yet or an international assist. Six caps now for Greece and an average of 6.8. What a great episode 15 that was. Thanks for joining me, guys and girls. Pro Spartan Gamer out.